OK, now, closer to home, I was asking you, and do get in touch, by the way, if the weather is being problematic for you. I had a terrible drive-in this morning, and it's nothing like, in the south, it's nothing like it is in other parts of Britain, where a red weather warning remains in certain parts of England and Scotland. And residents of hundreds of homes have been urged to evacuate as Storm Babet batters the country. Thousands of families have lost power and are facing flooding from what they're calling unprecedented amounts of rain. And of course, sadly, a 57-year-old woman, we've learned, has died after being swept into a river in Angus in Scotland. In fact, Angus Council, responsible for a large area in the east of Scotland, north of Dundee, has called an evacuation of nearly 400 homes. Well, with me in the studio right now, weather journalist Nathan Rao. A very good morning to you.
Very good morning. Yeah,
I mean, like I was saying, it sort of seemed bad down here in the south where I've been, but in certain parts of Scotland, it is... it's unprecedented.
Yeah, I mean, this is Storm Babet that everyone's been talking about over the last couple of days. This is the second official storm of the season. This one, though, has got a sting in the tail. The Met Office, as you mentioned, has issued a red weather warning. Now, these things are incredibly rare. The last red weather warning for rain, to put it into context, was in 2020, and they don't issue them lightly. So this storm is going to cause some problems, has already caused some problems. Now, the red weather warning is in place across the eastern side of Scotland until midday today, but there is a whole raft of weather warnings out throughout today and up until 6 a.m. on Saturday, not only for rain but for wind. But it is going to be rain, particularly in Scotland, that is going to be the issue during this storm.
Yes, I mean, I heard something strange, like it's going to be a month's worth of rain in 24 hours.
Yes, and those numbers, those predictions are actually going up. Now, yesterday it was going to be 10 inches of rain. The Met Office have increased that slightly, so I would hazard that you're probably knocking on 2 months' worth of rain in a period of a day. That is a lot of rain, and it does come with hazards. The Scottish Environment Protection Agency are warning people not to take risks in this rain. It sounds obvious, but people do.
When there's a red weather warning, it means danger.
It means danger, and to put it into context, 30 centimetres of rainwater can move a car. So if you go out driving in this sort of red warning, you're not in control of the car. Don't walk in the rain. Stay away from coastal areas. That's the RNLI.
Yeah, don't go sightseeing looking at the rain.
No. I mean, this storm is going to last probably until about Saturday morning, the worst of it. It's a very slow-moving storm, and this is not what you want to hear when we talk about storms in autumn. Usually they come in quite quickly, and it's after 24 hours they're gone. This is moving very, very slowly, and that's what causes the problem with the rain, because it stalls over the country. So wait until this storm has passed, and it's looking better going through the latter part of the weekend.
Where's the storm actually come from? Because obviously it's carrying an awful lot of water.
It is. It's coming in off the Atlantic. It's a typical autumn storm. It's coming in off the Atlantic. These things pick up water, moisture from the Atlantic. As I mentioned, what they usually do, and what storms we tend to see at this time of year, is they move through in about 24 hours. That's what the last two have done. But there is a big area of high pressure across the north, across Scandinavia, and that's called a blocking high, and that is sort of bumping against it and keeping it stuck over the UK. It's like a washing machine, and you just won't clear. So it's not that it's carrying an extra amount of moisture, it's just that it's not moving through quickly enough, and those slow-moving storms are always problematic, particularly when it comes to rain.
Yes, it really looks awful at the moment. And as we're saying, just say again, red weather warning means danger. Don't go out if you absolutely don't.
They don't issue red warnings without good reason. Take care of it.
OK, Nathan, thanks very much indeed.